these are all the poses where you are actually sitting on a buttock, right? जैसे हम इसको फिर ऐसे flip कर देते हैं तुरंत, क्यों? The leg was actually like this, we have done pull and everything, so the natural position is to flip the leg like this, okay, and then we are going to apply effort. So what we will do is we are in this position again, okay. Now we work on the inner and the external lines. What you do is you take your hand, so you can do start with the gentle warm up, okay, or you can palm press like this, gentle guy, squeeze, squeeze. So 1 2 3, back to 2, and then 1, okay, and then again you can do the warm up. This was the one line, inner and outer. For the second line, what we do is we take our fingers like this, something like this, cross over each other, and then we use our fingers to invigorate the side and the line 2 channel like this with the thumb, and this is simultaneously we are doing it. The more you shift, easier it is for you, okay. If you want to increase the effort, you can raise yourself, right. So you have to find your own posture with which you are comfortable. So you have done the upper first line, in, out, second line. Then let's talk about the third line, right? So what you do is you again take the thumb and you go inside, the knees, right? Now can you feel this tendon, the inside tendon, and this is the outer tendon, right? So what you do is you go inside and open, feel this opening, you go inside. Now this is actually proper hamstring area, right? You go inside and then open, okay, and I'm holding it for 4 to 5 seconds. Then inside, open, entire tendon is released, right. For 3 times you can do, and then coming back to the 2, and then 1, okay. After this, after opening of the tendons, the inner tendons, the next one is snapping the tendons. Why? Sometimes the stress is inside this entire line, right? So this is more like in warm up it was. Now what I do is I grab the tendon and then I try to snap it, right? I go here, snap it. It is more like a string. You try to grab on the boundary line and then snap it, okay, and then do a gentle warm up, or you can do like this freely. Once you are done here, then you come to the calf part, right? So a gentle warm up for the calf. See, if you can focus, I'm just using my hand here, right, and I can just take my body back and I can apply pressure, right? So first just give a gentle warm up like this for the calf, okay, gentle warm up. Now second is you try to go deeper, following the line, the fascia line that bisects the gastrocnemius muscle, like this, go up to the soleus, okay. Now we try to open this. How? We take our four fingers inside and the outside, separate the gastrocnemius, straight our hand and then pull. Again here, separate, pull. then going further down, separating, and then pull 3 times, right? Then again warm up of these muscles. Okay, now the health of gastrocnemius, the calf muscles, depends on their ability to glide against each other. The better these muscles are, in actually sliding over each other, the better your recovery rate will be. So to facilitate that, what problem we have faced is that these muscles tend to go out, or they get tightened, or somehow these muscles get tightened and they get stick out here. Okay, so to release them from the second channel, what we do is we take our right hand, slide inside, grab the left part, the outer part, through the inside. Okay, now I take my hand, I make my hand straighter and go back and then pull, right? Then going down again, bit of warm up, and then grab and pull. Make sure that the shin bone has been blocked in between your thighs so that it can't move further. In the same way, you use your left hand, grab, go from the outer sides inside in the inside lines, and then you grab it gently, make your hand straighter, and then pull. And then going forward down, and then again pull, right? And then coming up again, grabbing and pull. So while you are making an assessment of the client at the start of the session, if you see a torsion here, you can understand that there is a lot of tightening here. So if you have to release it, you are going to focus more like this, okay? And the inside stretching would be nominal. So depending on the client, that's how you do it. And then again, you warm up this part. Pretty good. Okay, so once you are done here, the next part is from this position, the Vajrasana kind of position. What you do is you sit again to the previous posture as you were before. You take the leg, use the outer leg to support the thighs or the calf muscles from here. Okay, lift it like this, use the other leg to create this 90-degree angle, and just remember, it is not free floating. First what you do is, okay, so first what you do is you take your 5 fingers inside the knees and you position it such a way so that you can use the other person's leg in the way you like. Okay, and this leg is more like an extra protection. Okay, so your leg should be little bit more than the little bit lesser than the 90 degree here. Okay, you make sure that your leg is straightened, okay, so that it provides a firm resistance. You now take the dorsal part of the feet and this Achilles tendon, try to separate the feet from here, and then you pull. Your leg is straight at the 90-degree angle, you are just pulling, right? Going down again, 1, and then just 2 in between the thighs, and then pull, and then going up again below the knees, locked and pull. Okay, you might use the leg for a cross section so that you can create further bifurcations also. And then if you like, you can do a warm up. Now after this other leg will come into the action. So this socket joint that you have, you will provide a firm support here, somewhere here on the margin of the glutes here, and you make this leg straight. You grab on the dorsal side, closer to the chest or the navel area, and then pull, right? The other leg is free, kind of. Now use the other leg, bending the knees. Now go a little bit more deeper, and then again proper extension, and exhale and pull, and then further going down, go inside the socket joint, proper socket joint, extension of the legs, holding the dorsal part of the feet, and then going down like this. Okay, after this, what you can do is you can take the leg after this extension and you fold the leg, grab it like this, on the edge of your thighs. Tell this person to fold his hands up, relaxed position, and then go up. So you are using your torso to have this cavitation, this pull generated, and make sure that the other leg, the other flat leg, need to be restricted by the other hand. You don't need to push it, just restrict it and then push. Exhale from your mouth. Tell your client to open your mouth and exhale, and then come back again. Okay, the second is you take it on the chest and then exhale, exhale, exhale from your mouth, relax your tummy. Okay, and then the third series is you take it on the shoulder pretty much at this level and then exhale. Sometimes the tummy of your client would restrict this range of motion, so for that what you do is you can let the leg fall little bit so that it could go past the chest area, so something more deeper stretches like this. Okay, so here we are using our body to have this deep stretch. After this, keeping the foot like this, just change the positions. What we do is like this, we use our hand or the leg to block it, use our hand to guide it, and then you push this as much as possible and then extend the leg. Right, 1, 2, and then 3. Okay, now again coming back to the previous, you will now use the hands to go much more deeper again with both the hands, opening the socket joint. 1, 2, and then 3. Okay, once you are done, now we are almost towards the end of the leg series. The next position is straighten this leg, so if you're doing on the right leg, you can use the external leg, something like this, to work as a stand. Pretty much take your hand and grab the Achilles tendon here, okay, so that the heel part lies between your palms. So a firm support here. Use this part, below the elbow to block the plantar side of the feet, use it for further blocking, and then just exhale. Tell your client to exhale, exhale from your mouth, you exhale from here, and just give a little bit of pressure on the thighs so that the bending of the knees, from here, this position could be avoided. Okay, so to show you what I'm doing is I'm trying to do it from the outer side. Usually that's not recommended, but for your reference I'm trying to show you. So you block here and then you just block here and then extend. 1, 2, and then 3. Once this is done, so now what you do is we try to create the range of motion on this plane. So for that I use my previous leg to block this leg so that this leg will not follow with our motion, and then take 1. So this is the first one. Here we try to keep it more comfortable and gentle distance. Now moving further, when we go 2, I can go a little bit up, okay, and if I like I can use my hand a little bit just to give it a support, And if I want more deeper, I can go towards the soleus and the calf junction, and then by shifting my leg like this, I'm creating that extension, between the thigh muscles, and then going back to again 2 2 1. So as you are done, you have done the leg series from one side. Just don't forget to lose these muscles and the last, so you can follow on the other leg also now. Okay, so this was our leg series. You can follow further to get to know about much deeper yogic stretches that is an integral part of Thai yoga massage, that will follow in the next video now. Thank you.